So, hello and welcome to cubeVR. Today we are playing again in the community world. Today is my turn, and I actually switched turns with coyVR. So, the next one who is playing is actually Koi, so I still have to see what he will build, because he is the only one left out now. But that's okay, we got a lot of new people who also build in the world, so I'm really intrigued to see what they did. So first off, let's see what new stuff got added. I will start with Ben Hammer's build, because I know where it is. Wee. Whoosh. Ooh. Okay, that expanded quite a lot. Interesting design. I would have added some pillars here, but it's not my... okay. Interesting. Why is this here? What is its purpose?
Just saying hi, but can't hear.
You can't hear because... Test. Actually, I think you should hear. Huh, interesting. Well, hello anyways. I think I can... Can I type something here? Me? What now? Did I crash the game? Huh. I don't got any crash report. Huh, interesting. That's strange. Very strange, actually. Let's go back to the game. Somehow I broke it. Interesting. Hello. Can you hear me?
Ring, banana phone.
Hey Daniel. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding. Banana phone. It's pretty old.
Yes, I can hear you.
That's good. Then it was just Magi Hammer who was strange. So, I managed to crash VR. I don't know how I did this. But yeah, I was just exploring and see what Ben built the last time. And his house does look pretty nice. Let's see if he found my hidden chest. Because I hid a chest here for him. Let's see if he found it. It should have been here. Here it is. That's the chest that I left here for him. It's...
I am evil. Get old song stuck in your head, haha.
Yeah, Actually, it's really bad now. God, I can't get it out actually. Good thing is, that's karma, because a few days ago I did the same thing to my coworker. I was singing really old songs and then he was humming the same song all day long. So, that was Ben's house. Ah, what's this? Ah, interesting. Ah, there. Aha. Okay. Let's see where this leads. I have no idea. Huh, interesting. This is where Mermaid does have her house. She didn't participate in this round because of stuff and reasons. But that's the good thing, you don't have to participate if you can't. Ah, there it is. So everyone can join and have fun without having any hard obligations to always provide content for the server. Or for the world, it's not a server. Ah, there it is. Yeah? Ah, right. Oh god, lots of crystals. Oh, ha. Actually, today we got a new update that we can actually wrap bunnies with the... Did you see this? Look at this gecko. Whee!
I finished my 8 CLAS SIST exams today and ordered a Quest 2. It should arrive tomorrow.
Oh, that's fast. Congratulations on this. Whee! That's so hilarious. Oh my gosh, I like this more than I should. That's so cute. Flying geckos. So, luckily tomorrow you will have a really nice VR system. I'm happy for you. Now I want to see how a flying bunny looks. I need a bunny. Right now. There's one. Come to me. They actually look really nice. Look. Whee! I like this. That's so cool. We can't throw them, but we can pull them. Okay, grabbing the bunnies is a bit... Wee. So if you grab them after they reached your or past your hand, they fall in a bit and then you grab them back up. That's so good. Come. Wait, did you see this? Oh my god, the bunny is actually doing a barrel roll. Look.
I I plan to buy it right after I finish my 8 CLAS Syst exams for like a week now. I think I wrote about it during the Primitir stream, not sure though.
I can't remember you saying something about after exams. I can remember that you said you have to learn though. Oh my gosh. I have a new fun thing for cyubeVR. Boing, 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 boing. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm back to being serious. Actually, I hope that your exam went well, and I really hope that you will enjoy VR. Even the geckos bounce. Boing, boing, boing. Oh my god. Dumping Studios has such an interesting sense of humor. Cool.
Thank you, slightly smiling face.
Oh my gosh. I could do this for hours. Look, doing boing. Oh, that's so good. We are something nice. You could never fling geckos in real life. So let's see where this leads. Oh, it's a nice spot to build something here. There are some chests. That's a custom block, a mod block, but I don't... Oh. Ah! So this is just a production site? So let's see where this leads to. Oha! This looks massive. Oh. Rainbow flower. Hey, this is really, really big. Interesting. Let's see. Crystals everywhere. Hi. Oh, I just discovered this really big building. I don't know who made it. I'm pretty sure it could be Talsma? This is huge. It's not just huge, it's gigantic. Oh, I have to increase the view a bit more in this direction. Let's see what's up there. That's interesting. This is going to become a huge castle or stronghold or something like this. It's so huge. Oh. Can't wait to see what it will look like once it's finished. Must have took a lot of hours to get this far. I know how slow I build. I would have took at least 5 or 6 hours just to make this. Actually, this is a nice spot to look at the ocean that I'm plan to make here. It took me a couple of hours just to make this little piece of water there. And yeah, today I want to get it as far as possible. I will not make all the water blocks and place them by hand like I did before, but this time I will use a mod, because modding for cyubeVR is pretty nice and going now. Oh.
Hi, yes, it took 1 week.
And there's the culprit. It's really awesome. Oh my gosh. It's so dark. I'm scared. Here. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I can't turn around so fast. Still higher? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So let's see. There's even more. What? That wasn't my intention. Okay. Now it's getting dark, I can't see anything. So. It looks interesting. You choose a nice spot to build.
I'm eating supper, I usually eat it a bit earlier. RN, saw something red on one of the sandwiches, and saw that my mouth is slightly bleeding.
Oh.
Like very slightly, but how lol, the only thing on my sandwich is cheese.
The sandwich is biting back. It's a nice view from here.
The whole top will be a castle.
Nice. So I guess I have to hide a chest here as well. That's cool. You already did the outline for the castle. Nice, 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 nice. Man, now I wish that I could build something so interesting. Wow. That's really cool. I didn't expect this. It's really cool. It's interesting that this little world already got about 8 gigabytes in size. It's really cool. Now this is really a nice example why I like this community world.
Well, it is a community world, so anyone can contribute.
Every block that I would place would actually destroy the whole thing. Maybe I will add something later when it's almost done, so that I can't disturb the building process. That's really cool. So I'm going to plaster a lot of water here. So this is about 6 hours worth of placing water. So if this is 6 hours, then the whole thing should only take about 120 hours, I think. That's a fifth of the desert. So today I will try the cube painter for the first time. That's really cool. Maybe I should, do we have a bigger? Remove the cacti. Because they look a bit strange coming out of the ocean. So. I can't wait to start building my pirate ship. At first I wanted to have the orientation of the ship goes this way, from front to end like this. But knowing that we will get a really awesome castle there, maybe I should have orientation have this way. That's Quoy's house. My last Community World stream was in February. Oh, nice! Nice. So I can make plenty of water blocks. Because even if I'm using a mod to copy paste a lot of water, I still need blocks to fill out the shoreline. But first things first, I'm going to get some gold. Because I will always have 2 objectives. Only 1 blue torch. Okay, this looks interesting. Let's go do our normal mine. Me. I'm too short. I can't get out. So.
There should be gold at main base.
Yeah, there is gold at main base, but I still want to get a whole chest of gold.
I found some while making the staircase.
We do have, I think, 120 33 gold now. But it has to be a whole chest. So every time I play, I will dig for gold for about an hour. I can talk about stuff like I normally do. And then we can go to build the ocean. Good thing that Ben actually built the tower. It's a nice orientation point. Otherwise I would have gotten lost a bit. Wait, where are we? Are here, right? It's been a while since I was here. I think that's so hilarious. Oh my gosh. The bouncing bunny. Maybe this will be the name for my ship. So here should be our starting point. It is. Nice.
I like to use some from main base, then return it with some more.
So we did have a mine somewhere here. Here it is, I guess. I think, maybe. Iron. Okay, that wasn't me. But we can actually go this way. Ah yeah, I wanted to try the... It's really a really soft vibration. It's really like you don't notice it at all. But that's enough. Now I know where I can drop the items. Would be maybe a little bit stronger. But it's okay. So. Let's go for some gold. So, today is Father's Day. At least here in Germany. And that meant that I had a free day today, and because of a lot of people taking vacation tomorrow, I also got tomorrow free and the whole next week. So I'm going to stream every day. Today will be definitely be CubeVR, obviously. And over the course of the next day I will stream...
It's Mother's Day here.
Oh, interesting. Our Mother's Day was, I think, May 5th or May 8th, something like this. Me? Ah, no. There's still the bug that when I have the iron sledgehammer out, switching to a block. Now it works. Strange. Just now I couldn't grab my sledgehammer. I think this happened to me last time I was here digging around as well. So for streaming I think I will play Half-Life Alyx a bit. Maybe some Saints and Sinners. Or some Primeteer again. Primeteer is pretty nice. Maybe I should also put some normal torches here. So. I don't think that there is any building here, so I can't destroy anything by accident. Just going for some gold. So. Actually there's something nice that I want to share as a story with you. This got pretty controversial, but I think it's actually a nice thing. So, the mangaka for Hayate no Gotoku and Tonikawa, a man named Kenshiro Hata, is actually a big cat lover, and he is supporting an organization that is...
Keep an eye on your crystals. I had the crystals getting big a lot. They also like to disappear.
I hope they disappear. Actually, they don't disappear, they just fall through the mesh and then they land on the next empty space. So that means if they fall through the floor, you just have to dig down till you find the next cave where they actually landed. So, yeah, Kenshiro Hata is actually collaborating with an organization that is searching for a cure for kidney problems for cats. Because a lot of cats die because their kidneys do malfunction. The cat that we had at my parents' house also died because of kidney malfunction. So yeah, I can understand that you want to search for a cure for this. And they actually found something that could be used as a cure, but they need a lot of money to search more for this. So Kenshiro Hata actually joined a welfare organization that is selling NFTs to fundraise money to support the research for the cure. A lot of people are against NFTs because NFTs are bad and the blockchain is bad and everything is bad, but I think it's actually a really nice idea. I mean, he could sell just his normal artworks like he usually do, but in doing something new and selling the NFTs, he can raise a bit more money for the research organization. I looked at the artworks that he is selling and they are actually pretty cute. It's mostly his characters with cat ears. It's pretty cute. And maybe I will get one of those NFTs as well. Just to support the research a bit. This one. It's just said that some people are now actually hating him for helping the organization. It's not like he is always selling stuff as NFTs. It's just this one event for this one research purpose only. And I'm okay with this. That didn't even influence his work at all. At least not for me. I like his art style. I still like his art style. And it has nothing to do with NFTs or something. It's not like he wants to get rich with them or anything. And as long as the NFTs are in an actual blockchain, then it's okay. Not like what YouTube did a while ago. It was about 3 or 4 months ago that YouTube actually sent thank you packages to some streamers on YouTube, and it was a supposedly NFT picture that the streamers got presented, but it was just a picture with a QR code. It was not really an NFT. And it was not saved in any blockchain or anything. It was just a picture with a QR code. So YouTube just showed that they don't even know what they are doing. Was pretty strange. So. So. Let's get the coal. I think we do have a full chest of coal, but you can never have enough. So. I know that NFTs can be pretty bad, especially for streamers, because there was some kind of NFT streamer scam where people clipped a part of the live stream and sold this as NFT. And because if you own the blockchain or the NFT, that means you own the clip. And if you own the clip, you can actually sue the streamer who is using your clip in his live stream. And that's what some people actually did. It didn't get the streamer banned or anything, but it was a lot of stupid inconvenience. And it was just to annoy the streamer. So yeah, NFTs can be bad. Come on. So. Ah, it's getting night. So. Ah, who needs coal? Go away. So. Let's see. I hope that I can find at least some gold today. I'm just randomly digging, but most of the time you can find gold this way. So let's see. Some gold. Actually, today I saw a review video for the Pico Neo 3. That's a Chinese standalone headset that wants to be the Quest 2, but just from China. It does have the same resolution as the Quest 2 and almost is the Quest 2, but without social media account needed. And yeah, it actually does use a DisplayPort cable for connecting with the PC and not a USB 3 cable like the Quest does. The review was actually pretty nice, and it does cost the same like the Quest. So maybe now Facebook will wake up a bit and see that they can't just dominate the market anymore. This could actually lead in the Quest getting a bit more attention and some new development, maybe. I mean, the Quest 2 does get a lot of updates and they are all really good and improving the performance, so maybe now Meta will have to release even more good content now that they do got some competition in the West. More competition in a niche market is always nice to have. Or maybe they will rethink the pricing for their Cambria so that it will not be about $800, what is speculated right now. Maybe they will release some kind of additional equipment for the Quest 2. The Quest 2 still does have a lot of potential. Maybe I should place the blue torch here somewhere. So. It's quite a lot of iron. I think I'm learning. I managed to get better at pronunciation for iron. I still have to actively think about it, but my thought process for iron pronunciation is a bit faster than it was before. If I keep up the good work, in about 2 or 3 months, I will always say iron. And then you can't distinguish between my chibi Archer English and Oxford English.
I find playing with Airlink fantastic, no wires.
Yeah, and on Facebook or Meta did update the compression rate for the Wi-Fi connection quite a lot, so it really is a good thing to have a Quest 2 because of Airlink or virtual desktop or whatever you use. And this Poco headset can do the same thing on the same quality as the Quest does. That means... come on! The guys at Meta still need to think of new stuff that they can implement to still be relevant. Because if a Chinese company can do the same thing for the same price, then there is no reason for people who hate Facebook to buy a Quest 2. Because the major selling point for the Poco is that you don't have to to have a Facebook account. So in order for Facebook to still get people selling their souls to them, they need to think of a way to make their hardware stand out again. The whole standalone headset and a nice wireless PC headset is not theirs alone anymore. So now they have to share the market with those Poco guys. I don't think that Poco will be a really big enemy to Facebook, because the market share Facebook does have in the VR market is overwhelming. And not even a Chinese publisher can outpower Facebook by now. At least not in the West. But even if Facebook should just lose like 10% market share, it will be enough for them to actually consider doing even more for VR. When Oculus was still Oculus, they did a lot for the VR market. And in the beginning, even the Oculus Quest was really awesome for VR. Quest 2 as well. They are awesome headsets. But since we got the Quest 2, we didn't get anything new, so we need some new features. And maybe now that Facebook got an enemy, maybe they will figure out some new features again. Oh, copper. I think we do have a full chest of copper as well.
I hope so.
There was coal, copper, iron, crystals. It's just copper, but it's better than nothing. So. This time I don't just dig at one spot, but I try to make a little path that goes underground so that I can get back up sometime. So, after placing the torch, I can't activate my sledgehammer. On this side it works. Maybe if it's the last torch. So, take it out. Ah! Does this also work with other stuff? So. So. Okay. So I can take the sledgehammer out, place this, and if you're placing the last block, you can't pull an item or a tool from your shoulder slot. So if I place the last, now it worked. Strange. So I can pull out the sledgehammer. And now I can't pull the sledgehammer out. Now both sledgehammers are locked. So I first have to change to any item or tool in the radial slot to get it to work again. Okay, I replicated the bug. That means I can now report this to Stormfreak Studios and he can fix it, hopefully.
Ha, bug found, awesome.
Ah. The problem with bug hounding is not just finding the bug, but also figuring out what triggers the bug so that Stormfreak can actually figure out how to fix it. So, and for this bug it was placing the last item from your inventory, then it locks the shoulder slot. It's a pretty strange bug that will probably never happen to normal people. Because normally you don't have your sledgehammer, then switch to a torch and then grab your sledgehammer from the shoulder again. Maybe I should delete some stones. So. I once did the mining challenge and I was too lazy to go all the way back, so I just dug myself out by digging up. Still took me about 5 minutes to get out, but after 10 minutes of hard physical labor, that was still better than going back all the way to the entrance. So, here. Maybe I should start placing the torch with my left hand. It's still no gold. Man, wasn't that my blue torch? Interesting, okay. So. So let's hope that we can find some gold now. So, come on. Oh, actually, I'm playing CNIF every now and then. And because I'm an early backer of CNIF, I do have alpha test status still. And now I was invited to a server test because they wanted to stress test their latest server, because CNIF will get a lot of new content pretty soon. And they just wanted to test if the servers can actually handle their new stuff. I hope that the new stuff for CNIF is actually worth it, because there are still a lot of people who complain about CNIF having nothing to offer. And to be fair, CNIF is not the VR MMORPG that it wants to be. You can clearly see this, and you can definitely see that the developers know that they are not where they want to be as well. Come on. So. Bonk, 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 bonk. My...
Was that gold or copper?
That was copper. Otherwise I would have collected it. Gold does look a bit different. So this is copper. Otherwise I would have gold in my inventory by now. And gold does look a bit more refined. Coal. Let's see. Still no gold. That's a bit disappointing. So. Okay, if I don't find any gold in the next 10 minutes, I will go back to the surface. Okay. Come on, I need some gold. So. K327, do you know what games you will play on your quest? Out of curiosity?
Native games.
Maybe there are some games that are cross-play that we can...
cyubeVR, First, Beat Saber, and Gorilla Tag.
I tried Gorilla Tag once, but I didn't like it. There was a lot of screaming children everywhere, and it wasn't really a pleasant experience for me. I don't have that many multiplayer games, but I do have walk around mini golf. It's a really nice mini golf simulation. A lot of fun. Maybe I should get an iron. Another pretty fun, but
Gorilla
short...
Tag is the one that I know the least about, but the movement seems cool, that's why I want to play it.
Yeah, it's free, so you can't go wrong with it. And the speedrunning community is actually pretty strong for Gorilla Tag. It's just that my experience wasn't the best.
Synth Riders, Cubism, Pistol Whip, Angry Birds.
Yeah, I do have Sync Riders and Pistol Whip, and they are both really awesome. In my opinion, if you get Sync Riders and Pistol Whip, it's far better than Beat Saber. And I do have a pretty long history of playing Beat Saber. I played since 2018. Was in the top 8,000 once. But yeah, in my opinion, Facebook killed Beat Saber. Those stupid updates no one asked about, that always breaks the mod and add features that no one wants. Even the multiplayer that they added was so bad, you couldn't even communicate with the other people. Even the community...
At Talsma are the Angry Birds for VR official, made by Rovia.
Even the community modded multiplayer was better than the Beat Saber official one. Would be awesome if this would be gold. Meh? A crash report? That's interesting. Aha. In-stream crash while mining. cyubeVR. I don't have to write my name to this because Stormwick will see that the crash report came from a 3090 and there are not that many 3090 players. Quite doesn't play today, so he is out of the equation. And I only knew... Do I know someone else who does have a 3090? I know someone with a 3080 Ti does play cubeVR. But I don't think a 3090 player. Okay, Voodoo.de does play cubeVR once every 5 months. Would be interesting to know what caused the crash. Because I didn't do anything strange. Let's go up again. 10 minutes are almost up. So. Well, at least I managed to have a nice way out here.
I believe not. I think resolution games. But it was quite enjoyable.
I actually never played Angry Birds in VR. I heard about it, but that's it. Okay, that was a disappointment. Like my whole life. Some iron. Iron. Oh, there's something up there. Let's see what this is. Ah, that was Mermaid. Ah, this is where we are. Okay, okay. Good. Did Ben actually worked on the tower again? I can't remember having a roof. Interesting. Lot of iron here. So cute. Blah. So where's the entrance? Where's the entrance? Here's the entrance. Whoosh. Whoosh.
I just googled it and I saw it once, though I thought it's fake. It looks more like the Angry Birds movie than the old Angry Birds games though, so not as good as it could have been.
Ooh. This is new. I think that's one of Röhrensockel's blocks. Does look nice. So. Sadly, we didn't get any gold. But we got some iron ore. And copper. So. So the copper goes here. Some coal. The rest is stone. We do have plenty of stone, so arrivederci. So. So now for the crafting recipes. Cube painter. So I should have read the instruction first. So blue dye, red dye, and dark processed wood. We should have dark processed wood here. We do have source. I will take this. One blue dye. We do have blue dye at my chest. A really nice person actually gave me some blue dye. Thanks for this. And one red dye. Here's red. Yep. Nice. Sa. Earlier today we had a discussion in the cyubeVR Discord about quests and progress in the game, and I think, for example, a township tale doesn't have any kind of explanation how the world works. You have to figure out everything on your own, and people still manage to do so. Same for Master Bladesmith. There is a really simple tutorial where it shows you how to make an arrow or something, and the rest is unlocked by getting new crafting recipes. And you also have to motivate yourself. It's a bit like a sandbox as well. So yeah, I think a hard story quest in cyubeVR would not really match. Some easy quests that you can get would be nice. Maybe some randomly generalized quests, or like it was suggested with the achievements just being visible in-game. That would be plenty. So. First, processed wood. So let's see.
People are lazy nowadays. If you enjoy a game, you want to find out, that is part of the fun.
Yeah, that's exactly. I can still remember when I started or restarted Minecraft on the Hypixel server in 2019, early 2019. I was on the forum searching for the best outcome of talisman, pets and stuff like this, and I enjoyed the intel gathering more than the actual play, because I'm someone who actually read hints, guides back in the day. I can still remember I read the walkthrough for Final Fantasy VIII, even though I didn't even had the game, and I was just so anticipating the game that I couldn't wait. So this marker is the same but red. Come here. Same with difficulty. People nowadays praise Soulborne's game to be so hard and unforgiving. They never played Super Nintendo games. It's just, nowadays people want to get held by the hand and they want to get pampered and they are getting said, you have to do this, you have to do this. Where's the fun? I want to experience stuff, I want to learn stuff. Was it the pallet, I think? Yep, so. Okay. So, let's see. Let's go from here. Actually, there's a tutorial for this. Nope, it isn't. So from here till power beyond this point somewhere. Let's make some water blocks and then try to figure out how the cube painter works. I don't want to look at the PDF right now. So it was 8 grass and 1 dye. It's actually really nice that we can see the custom blocks now on the bucket as well. That's the best update that Stonewick did in the last couple of days. Not really. The most funny thing is the rolling bunnies. So now for the other water block. So from here.
Cut down 800 trees, mine 420 gold and roll 800 geckos, some quest like that if they existed in cyubeVR.
Yeah, actually, a couple of years ago I also suggested having some kind of level system where you can actually level up stuff you... Okay, I have to do this from above. Where you actually can get skills. So for example, if I'm mining with an pickaxe, after like 100 or like 1000 blocks I actually get a level up, and then I can actually get 2 blocks from mining, something like this. Or wood cutting. cutting down like 100 trees will get you a level up in wood cutting, and then you get one more wood out of a trunk or something like this. So. No. You know what? I'm going to fly. No. No, stay. Good. Good boy. Ha. I'm too lazy to activate the Cloud Walker. So I'm doing it the old-fashioned way.
I would like more stats, like time to furnace, or time to iron. I already like to see my placed blocks grow to 200,000.
Oh, 200,000 is a lot. I do
if
have...
you could level rolling geckos / rabbits and it made them roll further or faster, or maybe slower, would make the rolling look even funnier.
Yeah, my stats are not really that impressive. Only 765 blocks mined, 204 placed, and 111 crafted. Still only second place when it comes to the mining challenge. Actually, it would be interesting to have a stat like how many kilometers we actually walked. Because I'm pretty sure that I have a pretty high walking distance already. Looks pretty nice. So let's place the second block here. So now...
That's times 1000 chibi. You have placed 204,000 blocks.
Yeah, it's not much. I'm pretty sure Ben is already at 900,000. At least last I checked he was at 800,000 and he is building a lot of stuff, so his block count is actually pretty high. So let's see how the cube painter works. Do I have to hit them with a stick? Maybe I should place the pellet. Hit the pellet. Ah, yes, no place. So here. Okay, so it was like this, or was it here? Then so. Oh wait, like this. Wait. Oh. No, no, no. Undo, undo. Uh. Ah. Okay, undo. And switching this here. And... Nice! So this is for the pasting, okay. I can undo this. Whoosh. And do it again. Nice. Nice. This actually saved me like 20 hours. Nice. Sadly, this doesn't count as placing blocks. Wow, I went pretty far. I should do this again, but this time in this direction. So like one block here, and the other block goes there. Maybe I have to fill up some sand there so that my ocean doesn't spill over. It's a really handy tool. Nice, 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 nice. I really like this. Oh, should be here.
You could get millions of blocks placed in seconds by just spamming the undo and paste buttons if it counted as placing blocks.
Yeah, but that would be cheap. It doesn't count. Good. I could have spent half of my life crafting the water blocks and placing them all by hand. But I want to get down to something. I will have to fill out the holes that I create. So there are still plenty of stuff that I still need to do by hand. Oh, come here, my little friend. So. I think the next step will be just the whole desert area at once. Should be about a couple of 100,000 blocks. Is there something wrong? Huh? Well, at least I managed to stay on the same height. What's this? Me? Ah, it's just a shadow. Bam. 4 chunks. Bap. So now for the best part. Actually I think it should be nice there. So, first block here. Now we go all the way there. Till we reach those trees. This will be massive. Massive will be an understatement. Going as far as we can. Knowing my luck, this desert is just insanely huge. But it does look like this is actually the edge. Maybe, hopefully. Does look good. Placing all these blocks by hand. Wow, what a nightmare. But with this I should be able to actually start my pirate ship pretty soon. We'll need to figure out how the pirate ship should look like. This does look pretty much like the edge of the desert. Nice. Okay. So.
You might have to build a bridge to my market and castle. I also plan to make a waterfall or river from the marketplace to your ocean.
That would be awesome. Oh. I think it's... Okay, I lost count of... Maybe I should have used the tape measurement block as well. You can use them in tandem because with the tape measurement block you can see if you're higher or lower than the starter block. And this came in handy if you have something like this in mind. Actually, I can just dig a little hole. Like here. Come down. So place the second block here. And then everything will be replaced with water. It will go through the sand here, but that's okay. Because as long as you don't dig in the sand, you will not notice. And you have a little nice arm here. This can actually be some kind of port. If I place the water here till the shore, we do have a nice little natural port here. This will be cool. It's really a lot of fun to imagine what this world can look like. Especially if you know that other peoples will build it as well. Now that you said that you want to have a waterfall and stuff like this, it can only look awesome in tandem with my little ocean. So I'm sorry if I do have a running nose. So yeah, I don't want to annoy you, but I hope that NVIDIA broadcast actually cuts out my sniffing a bit. So my pirate ship goes something like here. Will be nice. Today I did so much for my ocean, I could never do this when I'm just placed. Even this is so much already. I just hope that I didn't place the second block too high, so that we did get some strange cascada. So. So much water.
I never liked multiplayer, but with cyubeVR and this world I really feel inspired and had a lot of fun imagining what this could become.
Yeah, the same for me. I'm not a multiplayer lover by any means, but this is something entirely different. It's just fun. Ah. So. I might have placed a few blocks too many. Too much. Too much. Cube painter. Cube painter.
Maybe a mod.
Four stone bricks. He's asleep
Or
right
the
now.
NVIDIA driver.
Maybe it was really just placing a million blocks or whatever. I'm pretty sure it was about 10,000. It was quite a huge distance. Or maybe it didn't work because... it... Okay, it did place some. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's about 20 by 20 chunks. Maybe that's the limit. I think there was something like this before. I think there was a bug with placing too much blocks at once. I'm just stupid. Let's do it again. Me? I don't have any markers. Let's take this one with us. So maybe it was too much. Gecko roll! They see me rolling. They hate. That's so cute. Wee, 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 wee. Ah, maybe you can keep him rolling. Ah, you can't.
Ha 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 ha.
I can easily paste all of this. This shouldn't be a problem. Maybe we can figure out how big the actually cuboid can be before the game crashes. Yeah. Me. Undo. Undo. So. Me? Okay, that's better. So. The one comes here. Oh. So. So this is one. Let's go to this edge and then we can place the second one. So we have to do it in little installments. Would have been interesting to know if this was actually an issue with my RAM or really just some kind of cubeVR problem. So, the second. Ah, this is actually, this is nothing. That's interesting. So I can walk on it, but I can't place stuff here. That's interesting. Huh.
Could be related to how many chunks get updated in one tick.
Maybe. Ah, here is it again. So here we do have physics. Wow. No, here it was. Da. Done. Okay. So maybe if Stonebrick actually managed to... let's remove this. Change the updated chunks per tick. We could actually make the whole desert in one go. But to be honest, it's not really worth changing anything. Because normally no one is placing so many or replacing so many blocks at once. Oh. Let's just do this in small installments. Oh. Please don't tell me I'm too high. This could be problematic. Nah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I can do this. I can fix it. I can fix this easily. Easy peasy. I just have to get some sand. Then I just place the sand as a shoreline. Da. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. So the water level will go till here, that's okay. Then we are going to place some sand blocks here. So. It's just a quick fix. It will look a bit better once I'm done with this. Oh. It's just for now. So, here. Only have 7 water blocks left. Okay, then that means I still have to... I will do this per hand. So, yeah. The Cube Painter is actually a pretty strong tool. Hey, come on. Bonk the cacti. I will keep this. Da. So, block number 1. And the next one will be there. And from there I will go there, then I should have covered all of this. Still a lot, but this should be possible. Can we save the gecko first? Good. I don't want the gecko to die. So we can't place here. Right, so that means we just have to build our way up. I think here's a good place. Should be high enough, I hope. Oh! Wasn't high enough, okay. That's okay. That's okay. So, come here. So. Okay. Okay, so next from here to there. I think it's not the amount of blocks, but really the chunks, like you said before. Let's see if I can get all the chunks here. There are quite a lot. Ah. Ja. Da. Please work. Okay, that worked. Nice. It's just the shadow here. Maybe that's an indicator for the limit. Already became pretty nice. I'm going to place a block there, and actually I can start here. It would be stupid to one there, place a block, and then one here to place another block. So I can just start by placing a block here. So. Let's place it a bit lower, like here, so that we don't actually build too high. Would be a pain in the butt to remove all of the water blocks. Ah. And once I'm done with my desert so far, I will use the block factory to make blue flowers and grass, and then I will craft lots of water blocks so that I can actually make the coastline. Meh? Like here. So. Figured. One block too high. Meh. For 2 hours I managed to complete quite a lot, even though it's with mods. But the cleanup afterwards is still done by hand, so that's okay. So where's my block? Should be here somewhere. There it is. So you have to go down by 1. Sorry, buddy. So. Okay. That should do the trick. It's pretty nice seeing Koi's house. Then having a nice market and castle there. And my pirate ship. I guess I'm going to search for pirate ship blueprints tomorrow. Maybe I should make it like 150 meter long. Ah, that's a bit much. Maybe 80 meters. So 160 blocks. Nice. Nice. That's what I wanted to see. Wahahaha. See, that's what I wanted to have. Nice little coastline. No? Look at all this water. Nice. There's no way to get rid of the desert grass. That's a bit sad. Here we do have some puddles. That's pretty okay. Yeah. Yeah. Not enough sand. Ah. Oh, nice. Yeah, like this. So, all natural. Ah, sorry about this. Hmm. That's nice. Ah, sorry. Nah, actually I don't have to place this here. Let's place it here. Come on. Come on. Yes, good boy. So. Nice, 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 nice. Ah, I'm too far away for the torches to be lit. That just shows how huge this ocean is already. Oh, let's save the gecko. And here goes the second block. Okay. I really do have to use the axe? Okay. So we got plenty of ocean here. Oh, sorry. Good, my stats are still intact. Good. I could use the tape measurement to see how many blocks those are. So let's see. Oh! What happened here? So it didn't update all the blocks. Okay. So there's a limit to the chunks, definitely. Ah! Okay, I just have to update the chunk. So it's like... No, it's not? Okay. But it's good to know that there is a limit to how many chunks can be changed. Can I actually mine those? So. Somehow the mod is acting up. Ah, the replaced blocks are actually be considered world blocks because I can't modify them. I can't replace them, so I have to place my own blocks in here. Okay. Ah, is this a 2 block? Not a 1? It's a 1 block. Let's just place another one here. And we move this one. So this should work.
You placed the one right next to the machine and then minded. That's why it didn't use the old one.
Ah, because the later one overrid the first one. Yeah, figured. So now it should work. Nice. All done and well. So. Ah. That's quite a lot of blocks. Nice. So I'm going to make a lot of water blocks now. And I forgot a crystal somewhere. I don't have it in my hand anymore. So I placed a crystal somewhere out there. Wee, boing, 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 boing. That's so cute. So, what do we need? First, I'm going to delete those blocks so that whoever is playing after me doesn't have those unknown blocks in his inventory. So.
That lizard is having the time of their life.
That's for sure. So. Let's go. Oh, that was the wrong. So. So. Actually, I think having grass on the beach is actually looking pretty natural. So. So. Oops. I just saved the die from falling through the ground. This could actually be a task for real multiplayer. One is collecting all the stuff, crafting the blocks, and the other is actually placing them. So. Come here. Oh no! My inventory is full. I still have some stones that I don't need anymore. Yeah. Ah.
Would not work with my group of friends. Half of us can do teamwork, but the other half like to wander off and do their own things.
Ah. I would be one of the guys who would actually collect resources all day, because I have no problem with mundane grinding work.
I'm going to go to sleep now. Good night and bye.
Good night, and thanks for dropping by. Have pleasant dreams, and I hope for you that your quest will arrive tomorrow. Because VR is one of the best things in the world. And maybe one day we can play something together. Would be nice. So yeah, good night, stay healthy, and bye. It's 10:20 PM already. Ah. Let's make a nice coastline.
Waving hand.
And then I should try to go back to get some gold. Because I got a bit salty of not finding gold today. I found my rainbow flower. Come on. I will definitely play a bit more in this world in the upcoming days.
For me it's 8:20 am. I gotta get up and do the pre-reading for my physics lecture soon.
physics. It's been a while since I last had physics. Actually, I wanted to get into the advanced physics course when I was in high school, but because only 5 people wanted into this course, that the course did not really happen. So I had to switch to chemistry. Wasn't so bad. I excelled at my chemistry actually. Even had my final exam in chemistry and also aced this. So it was actually a pretty nice and easy way to get a nice high point exam. Because for the kind of high school where I was, you had to have quite a lot of points that you get from your exams and overall from all the 3 years in high school. And having an final exam with a high mark actually made my whole high school certificate looks even better than it was. Compared to the examees that finish high school nowadays, I actually did quite a lot better than the people do nowadays. The fun thing is we did have a German high skill level course where almost everyone was in because German is our native language, and we also did have an English expert course. And strangely enough, the English expert course was easier than our normal English course. Or maybe it was just because the people in the English course were a lot more stupid than we were, because we actually managed to solve the expert questions with ease, where the expert course actually was having trouble. But that was back in 2006 or 2005 actually. I graduated 2006. No. I'm burning through the crystals here. So, come on. Map. So. Oh.
Chem is also great. If you worked with S, P, D, and F subcells, that is what we are looking at in quantum right now.
I can still remember my final exam was pretty easy galvanism. I never learned, or I never actually learned something actively in chemistry. Most of the time I didn't understand anything. I was just sitting there reading manga And once my teacher asked me something, I always said, we both know that I know the answer. So let's have some of my classmates answer because they still need to learn it. And it always worked. Well, I still managed to get my passing grades. Actually, I always got my A. Or actually my 12 points. We had a point system where 15 points was the highest you could get. Then it was like, we do have the grades 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 15, 14 and 13 points were 1. The 2 were 12, 11, 10. Then 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. And then so on and so on. So having 15 points is like having everything correct, like 100 points in the test. And I managed to get my points quite a lot. Not always 15 points, but 15 and 14 points most of the time. And I didn't even learn from my final exam. Was just going there. My teacher was playing me the galvanism. And yeah, it was pretty nice. Right at the beginning I did make a mistake. And I noticed the mistake and then I used this to show that I know what I do. And I said, oh, I made a mistake. It should be this, this and this. And they were like, okay, you noticed? I didn't even get a error for this. They acknowledged my quick thinking and I passed. I think my final exam were 13 points because overall I got 14 points for my whole exam. Chemistry is nice. That was fast. Okay, let's get some... Where am I standing? Okay. Oh, there's a cacti. They are new. They didn't... They did grow, didn't they? Go away. Ah, done. Nice. Such a nice little desert. Maybe I will play a bit tomorrow after recording my Let's Play. First increasing the ocean, and then tomorrow evening I will play normally. I think that's a pretty... Oh. Okay, I will mark this so that I know that I have to place one little block there. Creating the quest blocks with the
I got good marks for my sciences and math courses in high school, but I completely failed the English course. Essay writing is not my strong suit.
Essay writing was never that bad. The problem with me is that I never wanted to do stuff that I didn't understood the purpose. So as long as I didn't understand why I should do this, I couldn't do it. Like writing an argument. Why should I argue with myself? So I wasn't really good at this until my teacher said to me, "You're writing an argument with yourself just so that you can practice arguing with whoever is going to argue with you in the future." Still didn't help, but at least I got a purpose for the arguing stuff. Still didn't explain why we had to do poem interpretations. The most stupid thing. Writing an essay or an interpretation about a poem. It's so... yeah, the author might have thought that it would be awesome to have the pigeon as a symbol of freedom, and when he was writing this, the author actually had a midlife crisis that shows in his writing skills and stuff. That's so stupid. Sometimes the author don't think anything when he's writing something. He just needs something to fill the pages. And then, a couple of 100 years later, some students have to write interpretations about whatever he could have meant with this. It's like those art critics who say, sorry, this piece of artwork is so awesome. The colorist wanted to show us his inner feelings and his thoughts about the current political issue in Uganda. And in reality, the author just knocked over his ink pile and just spilled ink over his picture. But the critics interpret something into this where there's nothing to interpret to. That's just stupid. Sorry for this, I have to cut. Sorry. Oops. It's really nice that we can see the blocks now. It's so awesome.
Bless you.
Thanks. And sorry. I hope the podcast did cut it out at least a bit. I know that it does for my recordings. And it should do now as well, but I'm still not really that sure. I don't have a mute button, so I can't mute myself. Sorry. I think I could actually do some...
You picked up the blue this time, indicating the struggle people have with decisions.
That's a good thing. Yes. Good point. If you struggle with decisions, then just do it. Overthinking stuff is never the right way. Ha! Come on. I can make one more. Nice. Okay, let's go. Actually, I hope for myself that I can get a few more subscribers the next week. Because nowadays I lose subscribers almost every Wednesday. So every time I release a German Let's Play, I lose a subscriber. I do get new subscribers when I stream. So maybe they think that I'm just a strange talking guy. And then they realize that I'm talking German and then they don't like it and unsubscribe again. That's also okay, but I want to get to my 1000 subs. And next goal is to get a verified YouTube content creator. Then I get this little check mark behind my name. But first I need to get to the YouTube partner program. Ah, sa. Oh. There's something really funny in front of my window. There is a water installment. There is a tube with a rotor at the bottom, and you can...
I tried to learn German a few years ago, but Duolingo didn't really help with getting into the habit of learning.
I did try Duolingo to get into Japanese, and it didn't help. So a lot of people say that Bubble and Duolingo are not the best ways to get to learn the language. They help with some phrases or maybe a refresher or something, but not really to learn this. There are actually programs where you can register yourself, and then you can talk with native speakers, and they will teach you some basics like pronunciations and what you really talk, and not like this textbook Oxford English, but let's say the English from the streets, which is always a bit more natural than those artificial school English. Same for German. I know that a lot of Chinese people are registered in those sites, so they can actually increase their pronunciation level, because they do have a lot more problems with pronunciations than I do, because German and English share the same root, but Japanese or Asian languages in general do have a complete different basis for their pronunciations. So for them it's really hard to pronounce vocals and consonants and stuff like this. So they are on those learning sites quite a lot to increase their pronunciations. I even heard that some
if I want to say you're welcome, I can completely butcher the pronunciation of Jern Jeshi Hen.
Yeah. Actually, a pretty interesting case for pronunciation problems is squirrel. Because for us Germans it's really hard to pronounce squirrel, and for the English speaker it's really hard to pronounce the German word Eichhörnchen. So we both struggle with the same animal. So that's actually pretty cute. So. I have to increase my Japanese skills again.
Das Eckhorn Chen muss Pippi machen beim Schlichtlaufen.
So the problem is, why would the squirrel go ice skating? I always thought they sleep. I think they hibernate. No, they don't hibernate. I saw one in winter. So maybe they do ice skate. That's actually a pretty interesting sentence. Where did you pick this up? Did Duolingo teach you this sentence? But actually it's those kind of sentences that you will remember. For example, I had Russian in school, but I can't remember most of the thing. Some words that I can still remember
I thought they do hibernate as well. 'Cause don't they store nuts in trees?
Yeah, that's what I thought. But this one I saw one. And I think there are also some videos at squirrels.
From my mate's wife, she is from Mönchengladbach.
Ah. Well, maybe the Mönchengladbach squirrels don't hibernate. Here, see? That's what I meant. The crystal fell through the water and then he fell to the next open space. So if you have a crystal or dye that falls through the floor, you just have to dig a hole till you find the cave where it fell to. That's something that Banhammer actually noticed. The same if you place blocks over block items. So for example, if I have the sand block here and I place a water block over it. Okay, now it didn't. But sometimes they vanish. And they are not gone. They are just pressed through the mesh and then they fall till they hit a cave. So if everything goes right, I should be able to go to Japan this autumn. Because right now it looks pretty good for traveling. I just hope that the prices don't skyrocket too much. So this crystal is charged. Come here. So those crystals should be charged as well. So I don't know if I told you this story before, but oh no! Damn it! Okay, I burned the crystal. Sorry. When we went to Japan in 2019, we were actually stuck at the airport because of a typhoon that hit the area. So I actually had to call the hotel to tell them that we will not arrive at our first day, so that they don't cancel our
I
booking.
feel bad for my math lecturer Jörg. They have a class of 300 plus but less than 50 total show up in person and online, and now he's going on to a non-assessed topic, probably even less of us will show up.
That's hard. That's really hard. Especially if your teacher is passionate about his job, then it really hits hard. I had one teacher who just didn't care about anything. He wouldn't even mind it if no one came, so he just gave his lecture and that's it. But I did have some teachers who were really passionate about what they teach, so they really tried to make it easy for everyone to understand. And for such a teacher, it's really sad to have no one there. Actually, I also plan to go on a teacher career in the near future, because right now I do participate in my course for the bachelor expertise in print, and with this I can start practicing as a job teacher, even without having to study for the teacher job as such. And I think when I would have an almost empty classroom, it would also hurt me a bit. Especially if you have to prepare for the lesson. Like, sometimes you have to prepare your lessons every year. Maybe because of new stuff that releases, or just because you have to adjust to the average stupidity of your class. And yeah, taking a lot of effort into preparing the class and no one shows up. That's not nice. Yep. Come here.
I think most people are watching the recordings of the lectures, but like in person is way better, Imo.
Yeah, because in person you can learn so much more. The more senses you actually trigger, the more likely it is that you actually memorize the stuff that happens. So even if you're there in person and your seat neighbor is smelling really badly, this can also help for you to remember the class, because you will always remember that stinky guy right beside you. But overall, it's easier to understand what the teacher is saying, because most of the time we don't just talk, but we also move our bodies, and the body language is such a nice indicator for stuff. And if you're there in present and you have a question but you don't want to ask, then the teacher sometimes can see your question marks in your face, and then he can try to answer your question or even ask if you have any questions. It's a lot better than being online. I personally do like online classes because I don't like humans and I don't want to be near some of them. But most of the time it's because when I do have online classes, I participate in the online class and I do some research while being in online class. And I can't do this online search on my smartphone because I like to have multiple tabs in my browser open to switch through different sources. And yeah, on the smartphone you have a tiny screen, and at home I do have a nice 4K television, and it makes quite a lot of a difference. The best part about
how do I use Gauss reduction to convert this matrix to row echelon form again? Think stinky neighbor, think stinky neighbor.
But it really does help. Even just sitting in the classroom can help to memorize stuff, because normally if you learn something for yourself, you try to memorize it by having some thought trains that help you memorize the stuff that you want to memorize. For example, a lot of people do have a memory temple. They imagine a temple where they have the basic information as why is this here? The basic information as a pillar, and they build on these pillars the next information that they learn. And then they always, when they try to remember something, they always try to imagine the temple. They see, okay, this is the pillar with the hydroacid something, and every time the hydroacid something is the base, then they can remember, okay, then I have to put some sorbate there to make this into this, and so on. This is also a technique to learn vocabulary. And with vocabulary, actually, you try to make little stories. Like, if you have some words, then you memorize them in a story base that you've tried to think of. And this helps to memorize the stuff. So just sitting in the classroom can also help, because you don't have to think of a temple or something. So you just think about the layout of your classroom. For example, I always sit at the same spot, the second row in the front, on the wall side. And then I can remember that there is a stain on the wall, and every time the teacher said something and I looked at the stain, now every time I see the stain, I remember what the teacher told me, and vice versa. Every time I want to remember what the teacher said, I just have to think about the stain, and then it comes back to me.
I have to sleep. Good night and have a great weekend, Chibi. See you.
Yeah, have a nice and pleasant dream. Thanks for dropping by. And stay healthy. Bye. So at least I did get to play some blocks today. about 4,000 blocks today. That's not so bad. Considering that I made a whole ocean. That's pretty awesome. So. Oh, actually, I started to watch some funny moments from the Johnny Depp trial that is happening this year. It's quite funny what they do sometimes. I studied law myself. It's not quite the same as in English, but it's pretty similar in some cases. But seeing the whole process of the trial is actually pretty wild. Especially all those objections. Normally we don't have those in Germany because normally our trials are actually already determined. Because we do have all of the evidence beforehand, and at the trials it's just to ask some questions if some evidence are not really logical, or if there's maybe a chance for the culprit to actually apologize so that he don't have to get the highest possible fine, then normally the judge will give him the chance to apologize and say that he did whatever it is that he is sued for. So having this interrogations at court and stuff like this is actually pretty uncommon or not really even allowed, because there is some regulations on how such a court trial is actually to be held. And having someone from the audience going in front and saying something and stuff is not really what we do. Also, no cross-examinations. There are some kind of cross-examinations for sure, but most of the time, like I said, it's already determined if the culprit is actually guilty or not. Because human testimony and human evidence is the least trustworthy.
My favorite moment is Johnny Depp's lawyer pulling the finger at Heard when she was on the stand.
I think the most funny thing for me was when the lawyer actually read the sentence, "I have different uses for your throat that don't need injuries," or something like this. And he read it twice, and Johnny Depp asked, "Can you read again?" And everyone in court was laughing. That was actually pretty hilarious. Or the guy who asked if he signed the divorce papers 3 times, or actually 4 times. Some of those lawyers were, I don't know, they seemed like some third-rate lawyers. I actually felt bad for some of the lawyers because they got destroyed by Johnny Depp's lawyers. So it's pretty entertaining, at least. And hi, I don't think I said hello to you. This name sounds pretty new to me, so welcome.
I think the lawyer actually did say it again when Johnny asked.
Yeah, I think so as well, because most of the clips showed it again, so maybe he did read it again. It was pretty hilarious to see that sometimes the lawyers were so speechless because... So. It's at least entertaining for me. Normally I'm not a big fan of those stuff because I don't care about celebrity lives or something like this. I like Johnny Depp as an actor because he does have quite a lot of really nice movies that I like. And that's it. The same was for Robin Williams. I liked him as an actor. I didn't care if he had an alcohol problem. As long as his movies were nice to watch, I didn't care. But for the Johnny Depp case, it's just so hilarious what's happening there. The whole trial is just entertaining. Even though it's a really serious business for them. But because I'm not involved, I just find it funny and entertaining. Yeah, I am almost done here. Nice. Ah, that means I can start with my pirate ship tomorrow. If I can find a nice pirate ship, that is. Oh, already 11 p.m. I did manage to place quite a lot of blocks today. So when I started, only a little fragment of blocks were there.
I like watching how stupid the lawyers are. For example, lawyer, objection judge, that was your own question.
Yeah, yeah, I remember this. Ah, so hilarious. There are a lot of YouTube channels who do compilations of most funny, most hilarious things, or the most badass way Johnny Depp's lawyers destroyed Amber Heard's lawyers and stuff like this. It's really funny. I watched a lot of them this evening or this morning. I started yesterday evening and stopped today morning. So yeah, almost the whole night I watched all of those clips. It's funny. I think 64... Oh, I don't have enough grass. I don't think that 32 blocks will be enough. Beep. Come here. So. Ah.
I respect that. The clips are funny.
Yeah. Hey, come here. Ja. Wrong way. So. Oh, come on. Ah. There's still some room in my inventory, so I can still make more blocks. I don't need them right now, but I can make some in advance for tomorrow.
The grass is being too bouncy.
Actually, when you said, or when the TTS said bouncy grass, I thought about the tumbleweed, and that brings me to yesterday at work. I was standing at the printing machine with my coworker, and all of a sudden there was a little ball of hair rolling in front of us the whole way alongside the printing machine. It was like a tumbleweed, just rolling the whole way, about 20 meters, and we were just standing there looking at it and laughing. It was quite interesting, because there shouldn't be any hair anywhere, so nobody knows where it came from or where it went. It was just there. Ooh.
Tumble locks.
Something like this. So. My pirate ship will be awesome. Just have to find a nice one. And Talsma is actually making a castle there. And I was there before in the beginning of my stream. And from there you can overwatch this whole sea that I'm making here. And it's and it's actually quite awesome. Really nice. Actually, the whole construction site of Talsma is really nice. It's huge. The whole top of this mountain there will become his castle. Ah.
Seems like a cool community.
Yeah, it is. I'm really glad that I started this community world project here. And it's a lot of fun to come back here after some weeks and explore the stuff that the other people actually built. For example, someone built a tower there, which is pretty useful because if you get lost somewhere, you can still see the tower and then you know where you have to go. Then there is a nice little house that cyubeVR built there. Mermaid Melody did play a bit and she placed the house there. I actually did place a little roof over a furnace that Koi started the world and he built a furnace. So I built a roof over the furnace and someone extended this roof to a really nice thing. I can show you actually. it's better to see this than listening to my explanation. And the best thing that we get in today's update, look at the rabbit. I have to show you again. Oh. Come here. The bunny is doing backflips. I'm a simple man.
Oh, I love that.
You can do the same thing with geckos, actually. There's just no gecko here right now. Do you know about the astronaut deers?
I used to just harass the rabbits by picking them up. Now I can make them bouncy.
Yeah. The developer just released this in today's beta update, and it's just, yeah, you can now gravity grab bunnies. And I tried it with the geckos, and it's just so hilarious seeing a gecko doing backflips.
The fireworks.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Stonepeak Studio, the developer of CubeVR. Ooh! Holy moly. My rainbow flowers. Stonepeak Studio actually added the fireworks to it because some people still thought that the deers just had some strange ragdoll physics. And with the fireworks he made sure that it's shown that it is intended that they behave like this. Before we had the firework deer, it was just the normal astronaut deer, flying in the sky and being all wacky. And the fireworks actually makes it 10 times more funnier. Now the bunnies reclaimed their first position in being funny and cute. So actually I made this little roof here, and then someone extended to this, and someone placed our respawn torch and made this. It looks like a carpet. It's actually pretty awesome. And that's what's making this community world so much fun. Because a lot of people do have different tastes and different ideas, and it all comes together in one awesome world where everyone is doing his own project and contributes to the other projects.
Just cage a few deer in an area, and when you need to celebrate, arrows go BRRT.
Yeah, that actually, maybe I should do this for my 2nd year anniversary for my English CubeVR Let's Play. The 1st year anniversary was in a cave, and the 2nd could be a deer fireworks show. Or maybe I ask one of the modders to make a fireworks mod for me. I'm pretty sure this can be done. Looking at the ocean, it's really nice. Still have a long way to go, but it's already pretty big. Yeah, I will definitely play a bit off screen tomorrow after my recording for the Let's Play. maybe I will try to complete the ocean. And tomorrow evening I will stream again and start with the pirate ship. Or at least that's what I hope. Do you want to participate in this community world as well? Because everyone is welcomed. It's a lot of fun to see what other people do here. In the beginning it was only 3 people, Croy, Ben Hammer and myself. And we got a lot of other people to join. And even if you can't always participate, you can just skip a round or 2. Or for example, my turn right now is actually the turn for cyubeVR, but he don't have time to play right now, so he sent the world to me. So now I play my turn, then I send it to Croy, so we just switched places. And we also had some people who couldn't participate last round because of real life stuff. So it's really okay to not always participate. As long as you say that you can't, then it's okay, so that we don't have to wait too long for our turns. Because it's a lot of fun. And waiting till your turn is back is actually quite hard. Cleaning up. So, nice. Oh.
Maybe at some point in the future, not a lot of free time right now going into exam season.
Yeah. So once this exams are over and you still want to join, just contact me, Ben Hammer or Croy, and we will add you to the list of participants, and then you will just receive the world at some day and you can play in it. Right now we do have some rules. One of the most important rule: when you exit the world, do it in an open space. Don't exit the world
Hello,
while
chibi person raising hand.
Hey there, Mark. Don't leave the world while you stand on a large or huge, big, tall pillar, because someone else, when he's joined the world, could stand somewhere else, fall down and die. That's not nice. Same for cramped places like caves. Don't exit in a cave, because if I join...
Shoot, wrong account.
I could actually get stuck in the wall, and that's not nice. So one of the rules: don't leave the world in cramped
Much better.
places. That's better. And yeah, the other rule that we implemented a short while ago is that you can play for a whole week. Before we didn't have a time limit, so some people kept the world for multiple weeks, which isn't that ideal because all the other participants wants to play as well, so we limit it to 1 week per person. Other than this, there are not really that many rules that we have, because we just want to have fun and don't have too much rules about everything. If you're using custom blocks, we have a list where you just type the name of the custom block in so that we know what kind of blocks we should install. We do have, or most of us do have the same custom mods installed anyways. So it's not really a problem. So the cacti actually regrow. That's not nice. So Quill, today I used Cube Painter to actually fill out my little ocean here.
I still need to learn a few things about the game, but I'll let you know sometime if I want to do something.
Yeah, sure. If you have any questions, you can ask in the Discord. And I will be a bit of an asshole. I made some tutorial videos. You can check them out. Yeah, but you can ask in Discord. And most of the time we can help you with almost everything. So today I used Cube Painter to place some blocks here.
It looks like it went well, grinning face.
I managed to crash my game once, and sometimes that's strange. It's too deep. And yeah, actually I couldn't do all of this at once. When I tried this, my whole game crashed. So I could only do little pieces like... what was it? Maybe 20 by 20 chunks? So there was actually a limit on how many chunks I could update at once. Halsma was online, and he said it could be that...
It's only able to manipulate blocks in the active chunk radius.
Ah, okay. Well, I didn't... I skimmed
Beyond
through
that, I think trying to edit will crash the game.
Yeah, it did. So maybe I should have increased my chunk load distance to 35 again. I can actually increase my chunk load distance to 40 without problems. Even 45 is possible, but then I will reach my 64 GB RAM cap pretty soon. But knowing this is actually a good thing. That means if I place myself strategically in the middle, I can actually increase my... Ah, interesting. Okay, I will do this. So... But I think that's actually enough for today. Already 3.5 hours, so... Oh, Quill, look at this. Happy Gecko! And your tape measurement mod is actually really useful in combination with the
gravity gloves on small lizards. Stone Brick out here giving us the things we didn't know we wanted.
Yeah, that's it. He did update today and said that we can now gravity grab bunnies. And because bunnies and geckos do share the same category, I tried it on the geckos and it's just so hilarious. I had so much fun bouncing around geckos today. It's so cute. I love the geckos, and seeing them doing barrel rolls is so funny and so cute.
Bouncy Lizard L look good. Release happy brain chemical.
And also the forest loading that Stormfreak actually reduced is looking good now, because before it was so optimized that only every 1,000 trees or something the trees got updated, and now I didn't had any strange updates today, so this also works pretty nice. And the vibration on the controller is really light, but it's really nice to have vibration when you put something over your shoulder. So overall, today's update were actually all really nice and useful. Oh. Quill, same question for you. Do you want to participate in this community world?
The last 2 updates have looked really good.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that all of the modding updates will become stable pretty soon. I think once the modding gets into the stable version of cyubeVR, then a lot more people will actually try to use mods, and maybe the modding will really kick off then. I will put all of my mod reviews in a new...
I do. Though I never got around to applying. Oh, it vibrates when you put things over shoulder now? I wanted that when first I played this game.
Yeah, that's something that I asked Stormfreak Studios if he could actually implement the vibration. We got it today, so... No, yesterday. So now if we have a block, I don't have any blocks right now, and you put it over your shoulder, you get a really slight and really soft vibration. Almost not feasible. No, it's not feasible. It's not recognizable. I don't know what the other name is. So you can't almost feel the vibration. But it's really subtle and it's a nice little vibration, so you know, okay, I can release, and then it's in your backpack. That's the good thing about Stormfreak. If you ask him to add features, he do add the features as long as they fit into cyubeVR. I can remember when I started, we didn't have smooth turn, so I asked Stormfreak if he could actually... Noticeable, yes, thanks. I'm sorry. It's pretty late, so my brain is sleeping. That's a nice excuse, isn't it? No,
For sure, once workshop support is implemented, I think a lot more people will try mods.
Yeah.
They will be easier to install. And players who aren't in the Discord can find them.
Yeah. Actually, easy to install mods reminds me of the beginning of Minecraft. Back then, it wasn't even easy to install mod packs or texture packs. I still remember it was a lot of hassle to actually open the jar and put stuff into it, and it was a lot more work than just copying 2 folders. But yeah, it's still a bit more hassle than just clicking on the workshop. But once it's workshop supported, then the modding can hopefully take off. a lot more mods will mean a lot more content for the game that will actually put a lot more people into the game. Maybe someone will make the first multiplayer mod or something, and then it should go really haywire. I hope CubeVR will become a really nice game in the future.
The only VR game I have mods for is Blade and Sorcery, and only because Vortex is not hard to use.
Yeah, that's true. I had mods for
man,
Blade.
I remember installing Forge back in the day. You had to crack open the Minecraft jar and shove Forge into its brain.
Yeah, yes, that's what I meant. So, anyways, that's it for today. Sorry to end my stream so recently after you joined. I will stream again tomorrow. Then I will try to start with my pirate ship on the ocean. And I will add you to the list of participants, Grill. So you should get the list, the world as well. So nice. I recruited another one for our community world. Really fun. So, anyways, thanks for joining. I hope you enjoyed even the short time we had together. Stay healthy and till next time. Bye!
So we are gonna do a quick brain surgery on you, have a bike in there and you'll be riding in no time.
I'm going to hang myself. So, bye!
Gute Nacht.